Best case scenario, within hopefully a year.
Nearly 2 months after a massive fire tore through a construction site in Millcreek, a handful of businesses are still out of business. Good evening. That fire causing around $20 million in damage, destroying several mom-and-pop shops in a strip mall there.
Tonight, a benefit concert in hopes of raising money for those companies that still haven't reopened. News specialist Debbie Worthen spent the evening there. Debbie, how did all this come about?
Well, Mike and Deanie, from loyal customers who say these small businesses made a big impact on their lives. They watched those companies thrive during a tough 2020, and now this happened. It wasn't their fault, and these customers said they wanted to help.
Trying to stay positive.
Kenny Yu's dad owns Tokai Sushi.
It's great that the community comes together.
Tonight's concert is to help the Yus get back on their feet.
Hopefully we could just restart from that building.
His restaurant, now fenced off and empty, is still closed nearly 2 months after this construction fire.
We're just kind of in a panic, trying to figure out, like, what are we going to do to fix the building, to start back up.
Tokai Sushi is greatly missed.
It's so traumatic.
So is Jung's Alterations.
It was a devastating fire, and I just wanted to help in a way that I could.
Pek-Soon Huang organized this event.
As a musician, there are not that many things that I can do. So I asked some of my colleagues if they would be willing to play for a fundraising concert, and of course they said yes.
Huang is a cellist for the Utah Symphony and Opera and a loyal customer to Jung.
I try to imagine not having an income for 2 months.
Investigators have ruled out arson.
I think that they already took a toll because of pandemic. I think it's been really hard for these small businesses.
Damage from the fire is estimated at around $20 million. Jung's and Tokai Sushi are just a small part of that, but they are businesses that have made a big impact in the lives of their customers.
I mean, money's great, but more than that, it's just the people cheering us on. So we're not just, not just the 6 businesses together trying to root each other on.
Well, the owner of this strip mall does have insurance, and that insurance ultimately will pay for whatever happens to this building. But for those business owners that rent out space, they will have to pay for what's lost inside. Now, you may also remember that the building owner here held a GoFundMe right after the fire took place. That was about a month and a half ago. Well, that raised $20,000, and we're told that money was distributed among the companies. We were told that tonight. So they say that was a big help. If you would like to donate to tonight's cause, you can do that on Venmo at Tokai Sushi. Back to you.
Yeah, and still losing out on business that they don't have because they're not open right now. So every little bit helps. Great story. Thanks, Debbie. Deanie?